My first reaction is always the worst case scenario as well. I don't assume people have good intentions either. Is it paranoid if it's based on a lifetime of experiences that support the fact that most people, even friends, have a hidden agenda? I ask that question myself a lot too. Is there a chance that you were a really lovely, kind person who approached life with an open mind and heart and got trampled on at every turn? That's what happened to me. If you have a novel's worth of examples of people taking advantage of your kindness and only a couple of people being genuinely kind, it makes sense that you'd assume people are that way. I talk about this constantly. You don't need to assume the worst to protect yourself. You need to build the skill of setting boundaries. You need to build the skill of trusting yourself to be capable of doing something like that. And you need to build the skill of self validation and self reassurance, knowing that you are a good person, knowing that you are doing your best, knowing that you have your own back, knowing that you stand by your decisions and your choices and your words and your actions. And if you can't, that's something that you need to reevaluate. But being able to shift into discernment is so much more of a powerful emotion and approach to mistrust and feeling nervous about how other people will show up, and being able to know yourself and make conscious choices and be selective and have standards and have boundaries to know what you will and will not allow in your life. That's so much more powerful than being paranoid and like moving through life from a paranoid perspective that you're not sure how people are going to be, and so you've got to do all of the things to protect yourself and like have anxiety and or are avoiding or are saying the things to get people to react a certain way to make them prove that they care about you, or trying to get to the bottom of it and like dig up all the information so that you can get all of the information out in the open now, because that gives you more control to navigate the situation so that things don't play out like they have in the past, because this time if you can get all the information now, you'll know. That's not the way to move through life. The way to move through life is to know that you've been fucked over, and you're right to be concerned about that, and you're right to not approach relationships from a place of like being naive. It would be literally impossible for you to do that at this point, like enough fucked shit has happened that like you can't operate like that anymore. But to be able to approach it with the self-control of discernment, God, how fucking cool would that be? How fucking cool would you be? Like how unstoppable and badass would you be?